Good morning. It is February 13th, and um, just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of background as to how this all got started and history about it and where we're headed. So, first of all, the reason I'm doing this is because it's super important that not only the end results, but the journey to the end results. So that is why I chose to document this journey and to share it with everybody. About probably a little over 6 months ago, I started noticing a little bit of blood in my stool, not necessarily in my stool, just kind of when I would wipe. And it was very minimal, very, very small. And so I just, I kind of chalked it up to hemorrhoids. I have 6 kids, and so, yeah, there's a lot that goes on with all that plumbing area down there. And so, I just kind of figured, oh, it's just a fluke. No pain, nothing like that. And so that continued. That the blood didn't increase. The only thing that increased was the pain and the pressure. And when I say pain, if you've ever had kids and you have, you're like ready to give birth and you're at that point where the baby's coming down and you feel that pressure of the baby pushing and wanting to come out, that painful pressure is what I feel now all day, every day. That kind of started 6 months ago sporadically. Doctor thought maybe I had IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Doctor thought maybe, the hemorrhoids, that I had hemorrhoids, but he wanted to do a colonoscopy, and I said no because of the COVID testing. And so, sorry, it's super hot here and I have the fan on, so it's like making everything water. So I said no, and I said, we'll do it later. He said, I really don't think anything's wrong. I think you just have IBS and probably some leftover hemorrhoids, but let's keep an eye on it. So we did, and the hemorrhoid area got worse in the sense that I thought, because of the symptoms, because of everything that was going on, I thought it was a prolapse. And you can look all these terms up so I don't have to describe them. But I thought it was a prolapse. And so I thought, okay, IBS with prolapse kind of makes sense. It totally went with all the symptoms I was having, with the pain I was having, and the sporadicness of the pain. So fast forward to the 9th, I went to Ventura and realized that I'm in a lot of pain pretty much all the time. It's affecting my sleep. I'm not sleeping right. So I called to schedule the colonoscopy. They did it on the 9th, and kind of an in and out. They call it a twilight, I don't know, anesthesia. So I wasn't completely knocked out. I was just kind of in and out of it. It was on fentanyl. And I looked over and I saw this really ugly thing. And I said, what's that? And he said, that's a mass. And I was like, I know what a mass means. So like I said, kind of in and out of it. The doctor came in afterwards when I was in recovery and said it looks like cancer. And we took biopsies, and I watched him take the biopsies. And so he said it'll take about 10 days, and then we'll talk about it. But it's cancer. He knew. It looks pretty bad. If you've ever seen cancer, it just, when you hear the word cancer, it fits that word. It's just kind of like, ugh. And so I sat there. Like I said, I was pretty high. I was on fentanyl and something else they mixed it with, and so they put me in the hallway ready to go, and I just sat there, and I had that moment of, oh my God, I have cancer. But I was so high that I just sat there. I just sat there, kind of dazed and kind of like, I don't know, it was like that numb, weird feeling. But I also had that rush of anxiety, that rush of fear. And I want to address that because it was like if you've ever had those moments, it's like split second timing, but it's like so long and so slow motion. And so instantly everything went through my head, my kids, my dog, my husband, my everybody that means anything to me, all my stuff, all my life, all my everything just went through my head really fast. And I was like, oh my God. And it was that moment of fear of, oh my gosh. And then it was gone. It was just gone. And I was like, okay, we're going to go through this. And the nurse wheeled me to my daughter's car, and stupid nurse, but thankful for the nurse, because I honestly don't know how to, how do you tell your kids? I had to tell my kids that their dad died. That was hard enough. And so to tell them, oh yeah, by the way, mom has cancer, I didn't know how that was going to work. And so I got in the car, and the nurse leans over, and Sabrina says, what happened? How'd it go? Whatever. And the nurse tells her, your mom has cancer. And she instantly starts crying, which makes me instantly start crying. And so we're both sitting there crying, and the nurse is just looking at us, and I'm like, yeah, lady, you kind of did this. So, but we had that moment of crying, and then it was like, okay, we're going to do this. And I saw this picture in my head, and I'll share that with you later. But I saw a picture in my head, and that's what I'm holding on to. I'm a firm believer in the healing power of Jesus Christ. I am an absolute 100%. I have seen my children healed of ACLs, torn ACLs, that their career was over. I have seen my children healed of broken bones instantly. I have seen people healed of cancer. I have seen tumors fall off of people. I have seen people delivered. I have seen with my own eyes, not on video, not on, a TV screen or anything like that, but I have witnessed it firsthand. And so I know for a fact that Jesus heals today, and that he is going to heal me. And so if you watch the first video, I was talking about those affirmations in the morning, right? Positive affirmations. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. To me, it still sounds crazy, honestly. Like, I'm not that person, but I'm doing it. And my positive affirmations are, I am healed. I am whole. I am healthy. I am strong. I have energy. I feel good. I don't know, I say all kinds of different things depending on how I feel. Yesterday was bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this. Yesterday, I just pretty much laid on the couch all day. I was able to take a little bit of nap, but I had a lot of pain, and it was consistent throughout the day. Usually I'll kind of get a break between early morning I'll have pain, and late at night I'll have pain, but yesterday was really consistent. It was all day, and so I'm kind of miserable. I try not to be grouchy, but I just I don't want to move around a lot. I don't want to do a lot, and so today I woke up the same way. I've got a good amount of pain, and I think I'll find out more. But I think the pain is coming from the pressure of having to poop and not being able to. Because there's, like a backed up pipe, basically. There's a blockage there. I think that's what it is. That's what it feels like. Because when I'm completely emptied out, I don't have a lot of pain. So this is what has happened in the last day. My doctor called, and they got the biopsy results, and it is cancer. It is They thought it was rectal cancer. It is mid-rectal cancer, leaning more towards colon cancer. They're calling it colon cancer, which is a good thing. That's the first bit of good news. The second bit of good news is my comadre is a colon cancer survivor, and she's been clean and clear for over 2 years, and the Lord healed her. And her doctor, when I called her, because I called her immediately, and I was like, comadre, this is happening, talk me down. And she said, oh my gosh, my doctor was the best. He is absolutely the best in the area. I will send you, I'll send all of your information to him. You can talk to him. I want you to go see him. And I was like, okay, we'll talk about it later. We're not that far yet. Well, my doctor called and he says, I want you to come in. We did get the biopsy. I know I'm repeating myself, but we did get the biopsy. It is cancer. I have sent your information to Dr. Jeremy, and that is who I want you to see. And so right away I texted my comadre and I was like, was it Dr. Jeremy so-and-so? And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's him, that's absolutely him, that's all God, that's a Jesus thing, oh my gosh. And that was where we were at. I was like, okay, so God totally worked that thing out from the get-go. Like, I didn't have to call him, he didn't have to call me, it was already done. And that's how this is going. And that's where I'm standing with this. Like, it's just, you think cancer, that's so bad. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. No. I'm already watching the Lord work. I'm already seeing the Lord move in areas and open doors and do things. And so super exciting news. I'm super excited about that. They're running all my tests tomorrow. That includes an MRI, CT, and a bunch of blood work. And then I'm going to see the specialist, Dr. Jeremy, on Wednesday. He's coming in special to see me. So I will keep you guys updated. I am going to keep you posted through all of this. Please, I don't know, I'm learning. Be patient with me when it comes to YouTube and all of this, because I don't know how it works, and I'm learning, and my kids are kind of walking me through this. But I wanted to do this so that if you want to follow my journey, you're more than welcome to. I don't know what it looks like. Right now, I am taking a lot of ibuprofen and a lot of Tylenol. I'm taking 800 milligrams of ibuprofen and 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol 2 to 3 times a day, typically 3 times a day, as much as possible. So I'm hoping to get that changed this week and get something different. I am not a drug person, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I do need to manage the pain so I can get rest. I am taking CBD drops right now. I am by trade a drug and alcohol addiction counselor, so I was really leery on that, but I know CBD helps, and so I've started CBD drops. I take those at night. Doesn't really make me feel anything. I guess maybe if there wasn't so much pain, it would relax me. But that is something that I have started, and I plan to continue, and investigating that, and finding different venues for that. I am still taking my Plexus. I am an absolute firm believer in Plexus. The BioCleanse that I take oxygenates your system. Cancer cannot live in an oxygenated system. So I take the BioCleanse and I take the ProBio 5, which is the probiotic. And that's kind of all I'm doing right now. I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. But I'm also taking the collagen, because collagen helps your body heal, and it has protein in it as well. And I've seen amazing results from the collagen. So I am also taking the collagen. That's the other thing I'm doing. Other than that, this is kind of my daily look. There's not a lot going on with makeup or anything like that, and I just feel the need to be very basic, very natural. I feel the need to focus on my health and my strength. I am going back to a Daniel diet. We did the Daniel fast for 21 days, and we both loved it. I mean, there were times where I was like, oh my gosh, I want a taco. So I'm not limiting myself. I'm not like, being super strict with it like I was with the fast. But I am going back to the Daniel diet because I do believe that it is healthy for me. That's like fruits, nuts, vegetables, lots of raw foods. And so I am going to learn to expand my taste buds with vegetables, because that's not a thing that I've done in the past. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I really am. And I'm so excited because my man is like all on board with this, and you know, he's like, yeah, let's do it. I did give myself this weekend to kind of just do whatever, and so there's some chocolate donuts here that I absolutely love. So one got chocolate donuts, one got tacos, and just, you know, kind of allowed myself to, I think there was one day I texted my friend and I was like, I've already had 2 chocolate donuts and a bag of Funyuns. That's what it was. And, you know, just kind of allowed myself to enjoy that because I know that come Monday, I'm buckling down, and this is going to be life-changing. I'm going to be 52 this weekend. So, I, you know, I don't feel 52. I don't look 52. I don't think. But I'm excited about this. And, you know, it's not like you get this kind of news and you don't think, oh, yay, you know, this is a journey that I'm really excited to go on. No, come on. I'm not living in La La Land yet. I did have that momentary breakdown the other day. And I do have those moments when my girl, my sister, she's my sister, Joanna, she texted me and she goes, Mary Kay, you have cancer. And that's even hard for me to say. It was hard for me to read, you know, because that's a reality. But I am allowing myself to have these feelings, to go through these emotions, to cry when I need to break down when I need to, completely lose it when I need to, but to also live life and have fun. One of my sons called me this morning and he was like, Mom, next month, you know, this and this is happening and I want you to go with me. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm totally down. And he was like, I got your ticket. I'll totally buy your ticket. We're going to go out. We're going to have fun. That's my life. That is what life's about. And if anybody knows me on here, you know that I live and breathe for my family. Family ministry is first. Family ministry is first. And that's where I stand with this. And so I value your prayers. I absolutely value your prayers. I thank you for joining me on this journey. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm not sure how it works here on YouTube. Like I said, I will figure that out. And I will make sure that there is a way, I think it's email, that you can reach out to me and talk to me and ask questions or whatever. I am fully transparent. I want to share this journey with you. So thank you for joining me and have a really blessed Sunday. Love you guys.